And then I told the story of when I had blonde hair. With that blonde hair, I would snare all of the pretty women. I would go and I'd stroll right into the sewer vents, and I'd come out on the other side and kill everyone who ever lived. Okay, anyways, let's get right on out of here. My sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying made climbing the ladder difficult. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those newspaper clippings away in the locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of the sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Would that have all changed if I didn't look at that stuff? Probably. Let's find out. It's all dark and mysterious and foggy. And it's also a really huge change of pace from my previous area, so I embrace you, outside world. I am not a neat. Anyways, let's were those eyes? Oh yeah, those were eyes. Creepy. And those. Well, that's a gate, like one of those chain gates. And look, there's some more eyes. Mysterious. I recognize that door sound effect. I didn't look at backwards where I came from. I always do that in horror games. Gotta check everything and make every single thing of text appear. The lid had fallen on the entrance there and was stuck shut. I was relieved to be above ground again. I figured I should keep moving. Okay. And then I continue walking as these eyes glare right at me. Open this door and we hear that familiar sound effecty. Let's see, there's a ladder there. I guess I should climb up it. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. So this is the water tower that he was all talking about in the tunnels. For some reason it's important, I guess. Oh, bats. Bye, bats. Over here we see railing. That's very interesting. Up here we see... I guess it was torn open. There's scratch marks. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I had it. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes. I slid the filthy wallet in my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any credit, cards, or ID, or any kind. Of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. Cool. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. It was getting cool up there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Did I put this up there, or was somebody else carrying it? The questions, my friend. On our way back down, I suppose. Oh yeah, those were the bats. Bats. You're so funny. Some sort of name. Also a glitch. See, I hold this way. But then when I hold left or right, it makes grass sound effects. Even though it shouldn't. Glitching. But anyways, that's okay. So there's a door there. Is there anything past? Yep, there's two doors. What about this door? The rusty door was locked tight with an old padlock. The faded sign on the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have been referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look like I'd be able to get through there at all. Alright, I guess no trains for me. Oh boy. I'm trying to skip this though. God, I wish there was a way to just like speed through that, but I guess there isn't. Through this next door. To hear the familiar, creepy sound effect. Where have I heard that before? I guess we're entering into the forest. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around into those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wished I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. Okay. Well, there's a path there, and a path there, and what the heck is that? I have no idea. What's in here? There it is again. What the heck is that? I guess a bench. A dry, old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I'd found in my pocket. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Why not? With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood. R plus H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. I read some of the other names and notes on the table's surface. Rytron, K.U. Umber. Oh, that's dirty. Uncle Phil, Henry, Daniel, David, Jenny. Seemed like the table had seen a lot of use over the years. Do I hear water? Why, yes, I do. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? No, that's a stupid idea. In that darkness, it didn't seem wise to try. Maybe there was another option. Probably so. Let's see if we can find it. Sounds like a good idea. So back to the bushes, I'll find myself another route this way. There we go, we came from there, and there's a rock. That is a rock, isn't it? That looks like a fucking, either like a cotton ball or a rock. I'm gonna assume these are rocks, hopefully. Because otherwise, they look like huge stalks of cauliflower or something. What's this? Trampled in the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. There's some bushes. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Guess we're first going in here. Oh god, lots of bushes. What the? More bushes. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Was someone else out in those woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Two folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There was a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was there left his place in a hurry. But why? The cheap dome tent slept two people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like I kept rooting through the campsite. Someone would walk in on me. And a rock. Mysterious. Did I walk through this? I don't remember. No, I didn't. There's a rock. There's so much to walk through. What the hell is this? No, no. Don't look. No, no. And a dead end. What the hell is this? Very silent. The Grimsey sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. What is this? There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yes. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. Cool. The stall was covered in dirt and filth. This washroom obviously hadn't been cleaned in a while. Oh boy. I'm waiting for something creepy to happen. Guess nothing over there. Do we go back? I'm starting to forget what routes I've taken, which ones I have not. I guess I have not taken this route. What is this? There was a sign the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Oh, I don't want to go to the exit yet, dear no. But I guess I found it. I want to go exploring more. There's so much I still haven't seen. Let's see. What was this? Oh yeah, this was the campsite. And this is where I came from. I guess I'll go and put the plank where it deserves to go first. Yeah, here's the other side of where I just came from, to that one building. Which means over here, I will eventually find the way to get to the place where I put the water stuff. Here we go. It should be somewhere over here. Nope, I guess over here. God, I'm getting so lost. This is like a fucking labyrinth, but I found my way anyway. Alright, here we go. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Yes. What? Oh no, a body. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than this. Did I clean up the gravesite? I really probably shouldn't, but I will. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. It seemed better than leaving them there the way they were. I am so setting myself up for terrible times ahead. Were these girls the owner of the campsite? What were they doing way out here? Who knows? Can I observe it one more time? Nope, it says the exact same thing I just read. Oh boy, this is not unsettling at all. Did I cross back over to the other side? Yes. This isn't a terrible idea at all. Yeah, we read the other names before. We can read them again, but there isn't much of a purpose to now, is there? Except I do it anyway. Daniel, David, Jenny seem like the table I've seen a lot of use over the years. That is just great, me. Now, where the hell did that come from? It gets confusing knowing which way goes to what. I want to go backwards. I want to see if that train yard thing has anything that I can use to open it. I mean, I really doubt it would, but you know, it's just like, why is this here? So far, every door has had a purpose of some kind. Actually, no, that's not true. The front door and the kitchen didn't have no use. What about some kind of train yard? It must have been referenced in the town's only train station. Yes, 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 that's all good and dandy. Those eyes are creepy as fuck. I mean, I don't think there's anything up here, but I'm kind of like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Because backtracking has led to some interesting things in the past. But doesn't seem there's anything interesting here. On the bright side, I can probably use this to memorize my way to go back to where I originally came from. Alright, so I guess forward is the only way to go. Through right here. So we come through here, and eventually we'll start seeing some bushes that we can walk through. I think the first one was the right one, wasn't it? There's a rock here, and another bush. What's in this bush? Another bush. Yeah, this was the campsite, but I wasn't done exploring this way. So what else is over here? Just the gate, I guess. Alright. So just that gate is there. Oh, actually, so much backtracking. It's almost ridiculous. So that one's that. That means what's in here? A rock. Is this where? Yeah, this is where the bodies were. There we go. That must mean that this middle one leads to where I was. And that would mean that this led back to the campsite, did it not? Yeah, this was the campsite. So before I go and explore the campsite, what was over here first? Just the gate? Yep, that was just the gate. I'm using my memory skills right now. What else was over here? Like, what was this? Rock. What the? Bush noise? What the hell was that? What's this? There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook here too. Did I read it? Yes. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook were page after one page of names and list. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel! Her name was last in the list, and had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Those the two girls I found by the river. Were they on this list? And why was Rachel's name here? I had to get home. Also, if I was paying close enough attention, like I think I just realized, this was that thing I found in the tunnels that earlier had only a few letters, because I recognized a few of the names fell in line with that. List. What can you do with them? Can't live without them, can't live with them. List. They're like women. Except they're list. Alright, so this should be the area where there's a lamp in that one building, or nope, I guess I was wrong. Okay, I just royally made myself lost. What's this? I almost wished I had paid more attention to those Oh yeah, I just went backwards. That's cool me, I just went all the way back. Okay, what's this then? Is this the area with the gate? Let's find out. Yep, this is the area with the gate. which means we go this way. And over here are those crazy writings I found, which means over here is that one warehouse. This means over here is the light. Yes, I found the light. And this was the washroom I entered in earlier. That totally is not conspicuous or creepy in any way, shape, or form. Spooky. Anyways, let's go right on back out. I guess we're leaving the park. Oh boy, oh boy. The exit was this way. I remember that. Nothing over there. Or is there? Nope, I was right, there's nothing. I couldn't stop thinking about those poor girls. I couldn't figure out on the map where their campsite was. The police wouldn't have to search again in the daylight. Oh yeah, I should probably check out the campsite, shouldn't I? Fucking exploration me. I need to go look up everything. By the looks of it, the fire had died out gradually. Yeah, I already commented on that. Okay, so is there anything at this campsite? Olivia, Daphne. Olivia, Daphne. The inside of that tent was suffocating. Now all the stuff that you're saying are changed and different. The inside of that tent was suffocating, yes. Now that I suspect that something is wrong. Oh, you are just painting yourself out to be a terrible person. You know that? It says right here, terrible person. That's you. That's me, I mean. Because in this game, I am you. You are me. I went the wrong way, even. So I guess I go this way. And then from this way, I go this way. And then from this way, I go this way. And now, do I say something different? I couldn't stop thinking about those poor girls. I couldn't figure out on the map their campsite was. The police would have to search again in the daylight. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return here. There. Okay. That's not conspicuous at all. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. I must have been at the edge of the forest, though I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean, and where were the campers who had abandoned their site. Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew what was ahead? Creepy. Yes, I guess I'm exiting the forest into what appears to be a park. Parks and forest and parks and forest and trees and parks and forest and eyes and water towers. As I stopped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist, a mechanist, it's probably a mechanic, but whatever, for all those years. The plant had closed, almost 3 years ago. Now, times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Just the wind. Let's see. Something behind me. Okay, and we go. What the? Okay, what the hell was that? Get back here, you fucking rustling wind! Ah, just the rustling wind. He always trolling me. Fucking rustling wind. Fuck you, rustling wind. Everyone, in the comments, fuck rustling wind! All the same, we will catch you next time in home. Because this is not even close to where my home is, but whatever. Adieu.